Now we review the 2012 film American Warship. Yay! Yay? Is that really a yay? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen the 2012 film American Warship. And why would I see the 2012 film American Warship? Well, I saw the film Battleship, and American Warship is the mockbuster of Battleship. So if I was going to see one, I was naturally going to see the other. Eat your nose. Because, you see, I enjoy watching mockbusters. Mockbuster films are interesting to me. Before I go any further, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I did purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. If you'd like a cleaner ocean, you should comment, like, and subscribe, because they pull a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. I am also wearing my genuine Ryan Macbeth, Department of the Boat People t-shirt from Bunker Branding. Head on down to Bunker Branding and get yours today. Support a good man and get a pretty nifty t-shirt. Is that voice funny? I mean, I do that because I think it's funny, but I never get any feedback. Anyway, American Battleship, or American Warship, is the story of the Iowa being taken to San Pedro to be turned into a museum. So theoretically, this is something that I believe happened far in our past. The Iowa became a museum some time ago. I don't know exactly how far ago, but some time ago. And on her way to San Pedro, Iowa is, of course, fully armed, fully staffed, and can lay the smackdown on any stealth warship the Koreans can send at us. Yeah. Look, this film was made to emulate the film Battleship. Somebody probably got the commercial for the film Battleship and said, see that? Do that with a small budget. And, they probably rented the Iowa, which is actually in San Pedro. And in renting the Iowa, or another Iowa-class battleship, they said, okay, what happened in Battleship? Well, aliens attack, so let's make something about aliens. And their alien is a stealth ship. It knocks out all of the advanced electronics aboard Iowa, and it's only the World War II stuff that's left. So nothing cool can be seen, because there's nothing cool in Iowa at that point. Everything has pretty much been stripped out because it's top secret. Alright, so there you have it. And then, your special effects in here, there's a lot of CGI that's just really laughable. This feels like a made-for-TV movie. It's not a good movie. And, further along those lines, the acting is really rushed, and there's not a lot of distinctive character. There's just not a lot going on in this movie, but there tends not to be. I mean, look, this film is so obscure, even though I had already heard of it. It got a 12% from audiences on Rotten Tomatoes. It was not reviewed by critics. Not one critic on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, I'm not recognized as a critic on Rotten Tomatoes. Just so you're aware of that. That's not a thing. I am technically not a film critic. My following is too small. If my following gets large enough, they will start just looking at my videos and being like, okay, write his stuff down. But it also got a 2.8 on IMDb. 2.8 out of 10, which is abysmal. Now, this film was directed and written by Thunder Livin', and that is just a really cool name. The coolest part about this man is his name, Thunder Livin', and he is responsible for Sharknado. Without this man, we would not have the absolutely batshit crazy Sharknado franchise, which leads us to ask the question, what were you thinking when you made this film? Because it's not as batshit crazy fun as Sharknado. Sharknado was an objectively bad movie, but it's fun. This movie is an objectively bad movie, but it's not fun. I mean, is it absolutely terrible? No, but it's too implausible that a warship going to be a museum would still have live rounds on it, but not the technology to use them. It would have a full crew when it would only have a skeleton crew. I mean, look, battleships are big, and they have like 2,000, 3,000 crew members. I believe the Iowa had around 2,000. And, you know, having a functional crew aboard that ship, well, it's just not possible. Not for that particular action. So it's really hard to believe. But, you know, ultimately this film was designed to do one thing, and that was capitalize off the fact that there was another film being produced. And that other film being produced was a total lump of garbage. So this film was designed to be as cheap as possible with still cobbling together something functional. And it's functional. It is kind of an artifact of mockbustery, and a lot of asylum films fall into that category. So, yes, in reality, this is an only if you're bored kind of a film. It is at the bottom of your watch list. It's not very good. It's not even to the point where it's fans of the genre only, because it would have to be a little more terrible or a little more unique for that. But it's the bottom of your watch list. If you're there, it's available, and there's literally nothing else for you to watch, this film is probably what you would watch. Showgirls would be a better choice. And I remember seeing Showgirls in the theater and thinking it was trash. But this film, it's not better or worse, just not as entertaining. Anyway, so that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Greetings, humans! It's your old pal Randall the Rat again, and I'm taking a break from eating your delicious face to remind you to comment, like, and subscribe. And why should you do that? Well, for one thing, see this bling here? That awesome, isn't it? Yeah, got a dragon on it. This is what you get if you go to the Conqueror and start the Great Wall of China Challenge. Yeah! Walk long enough, bike long enough, you can plant 5 trees and get this awesome necklace, which the owner of this channel, Richard, has done for you, because he wanted to plant 5 trees and get an awesome necklace. And for every 1,000 subscribers he gets, he also buys a bracelet from 4Ocean, and they pull a pound of trash out of the ocean. So the more money he has, the more of these challenges he buys from the Conqueror, and the more trees he plants for you. So if you comment, you like, and subscribe, he can buy more bracelets, pull more trash out of the ocean, and plant more trees. Isn't that awesome? Shouldn't you be doing that then? Be smart. Click that like button, or I'll eat you. Might eat you anyway. You look delicious.